Hi, well, I'm back intermittently, at least, until I've got certain technical difficulties to do with my router sorted out, which should be by the beginning of next week. However, last week, Labour presented their dull, uninspiring, pro-business, pro-worker contradiction of a manifesto, a true centrist document, whereas parts of the Green and Liberal Dem manifestos do resemble what a Labour one should be offering the voters, even as a lying pretence. The real manifesto interest was Reform UK's delivered by Farage himself in Merthyr Tydfil, South Wales. Not so much a manifesto, but a contract with the people. In his usual jokey blokey, semi-demagogic, articulate manner, Farage laid out what amounted to a radical right-wing populist manifesto that the Tories would love to have presented to the voters, but they're played out, lost the will, are a spent force. For half an hour, Nige blathered forth. Quite honestly, there was nothing new here at all. Before he handed over to the lacklustre Richard Tice, with Reform UK drawing ever closer in the polls to the imploding Conservatives, Farage admits Reform will merely, post-election, create a bridgehead to become the real opposition to the Labour government, with the 2029 election in mind. This opposition, led naturally by none other than Nige himself, with all his self-confident swagger. Although he's looking more reptilian than ever in a David Ickean way, Farage, his newly assumed upfront leadership of Reform, has propelled, mostly by sheer hype, this party into the centre of what otherwise is a predictable yawnfest, something of interest, even though it's nothing more than part of the eternal rightward drift, which ironically involves the extinction of the Conservative Party as we know and hate. We're halfway through this electoral fast nearly. The reasons for withholding votes and participation is as clear as ever, but requires constant reiteration, which, barring further technical difficulties, I will continue to supply with the well-deserved and added venom. Bye.